Hi, and thanks for joining me for another episode of It Happened in Coppell, the weekly podcast devoted to sharing Coppell stories. As always, if you enjoy the stories you hear, you can find more like them in my book, Legendary Locals of Coppell, in the Citizen's Advocate, or at the Coppell Historical Society webpage. One of the problems that I've run into researching Coppell history is that sometimes it's a little hard to tell where fact ends and fiction begins. Take the case of George Thomas Bullock. Now, we know for a fact that he was born in 1856 in the Grapevine Springs area, and that he died in 1917 and is buried in the Bullock family cemetery. The details in between get a little hazy, however. One family record suggests that when George was young, an Indian raid happened near town. George's father, Washington Curtis, went out to join the skirmish and left George with a rifle, telling him to protect the family. There's not a lot of documentation to verify that this ever happened, but it at least seems plausible. More troublesome is the family story suggesting that George once hunted buffalo with Buffalo Bill Cody in the North Texas area. Now, when I heard the story, I was fascinated, and I contacted museums that specialize in Buffalo Bill Cody, only to be told that he never hunted buffalo south of Kansas. Also, the story suggested that they were attempting to clear out all the buffalo in the North Texas area, which the museums also said seemed unlikely given Buffalo Bill's character. It is plausible that maybe he traveled north to hunt with Cody, but records don't seem to show any reference to a George Thomas Bullock ever being with him. Now, the museum said that their records are far from complete, and so it's still maybe possible that he hunted with him. So the question becomes, which story do we believe? For May 16th, I'm Sean Jex, and that's how it happened in Coppell. Or did it?